Sound is rolling. Checky check. Checking. Y'all hit a check. Y'all get a check one time. Y'all could just keep talking.
Okay, here we go. Is mine checking?
Say that one more time.
Mine checking. Is it going?
That sounded racist. Mine checking. It is working though, but yes.
I don't even know what racist that sounded. So that's how far. That's how far away I am from being racist.
Oh my god.
That I couldn't even.
That's exactly what some shit.
Yeah,
I couldn't even picture what that would mean because I'm outrageously not racist.
Yeah, I'm outrageously unracist. To be quite honest.
That's an advert that really follows someone that is fucking racist.
And yeah, Eunji, your mic is working perfectly.
Okay, beautiful.
Perfectly. How are y'all doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
This is how you're starting?
Wait. It's like we build into it. Like it's you know.
Okay. So
you want me to? I could do it like this. Hey, welcome to Basketball Stories, the podcast where we talk about the stories centered around the culture of basketball. Is that a better intro?
Yes, I like
Oh my god.
I was like, it's been a while since someone asked me how I was. So I was like,
oh my god.
I was like, this is
I just asked you. Okay.
But the way you did sound invasive. The way Cleveland did it, I was like, wow, I finally feel seen. Kind of. Someone's wondering how my day is.
How you doing? Wonder how y'all doing?
It was a great day.
I am joined. The boys are gone for this episode.
For some reason.
I am joined by my esteemed friends and colleagues, journey people. They've been, everywhere. Eunji Kim.
Journey people.
Y'all been around. Jacqueline Felker, welcome to the show. How y'all doing?
Thank you.
We're good.
There was a time just now I was like, I wonder if Cleveland knows my last name. Like,
what?
I know. I don't know why. I
feel like I've known you for like 8 years.
I know. Yeah, that's on me. Like, but I was like, if he doesn't know my last name, I'm there to help him. Like, I would jump immediately if you didn't know.
And this is Jacqueline
Felker.
Yes, we got it.
But yeah,
and we got it.
We got there. How are you, Cleveland?
Oh man, that's a loaded question.
Okay, rock on.
I'm good. No, I'm good. You said rock hard?
I said rock on.
Oh, I thought you said.
And I'm sitting
I
next
thought
to him
you
like,
said
what?
rock. I was like, wait, what?
Rock hard.
I was like, I'm chilling.
I'm sitting over here flaccid as fuck.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if this was that kind of a pie.
Sorry, I thought this was a boys podcast.
I mean, in keeping with the subject today, it probably would help if I was.
Oh right, being rock hard.
Yeah, rock. And as always, we got super producer Max.
Hello.
How you doing, Max?
I'm here. I'm good.
Yeah.
It's a little warm in here.
Is it too warm?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you can turn
it's fine.
Turn the heat off.
Busting your chap.
For sound though. I forgot to turn the heat off.
I mean, it's
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm about to.
I'm just for people who are just listening. I'm just taking her sweater off.
Yeah, I'm just taking it. She's popping it
Whoa,
off.
now we're
popping
all
it
kind of wearing all
off.
black sweatshirts or black shirts. Kind of cool.
Crazy. Yeah. We're all wearing.
Damn, what's the gang?
Okay.
Y'all was at Lottie's. What happened at Lottie's?
What happened at Lottie's? I was actually before Eunji got there. Eunji was running late. Not a dig, just a fact. And
Classic.
And I was hanging out at Lottie's, a bar in Chicago, and there was a first. I don't know if it was a first date or whatever, but I could hear a date next to me, and the guy was like, my name is Joe, and he was explaining why he was named Joe as if that was like an interesting name. It's like anyone who's named Joe, I've never wondered why.
Yeah,
but
it's like because
it's like my name's Joe, and then he was like, and then all I heard was like, I think he referenced like maybe like. I don't know, like some band song or something. He's like, I'm named Joe because of that. And, my mom should have died during childbirth. And the woman just kept going, wow. And then he named.
Sure, his mom wishes she did.
I know.
Yeah.
And then he named like 10 other times his mom should have died.
What
and
the
I
fuck?
was just like, and the woman could be like, wow. And then the server came by and she was like, can we have 2 boxes? And then he was like, he leaned in and kind of like got on the table and he was like, so you're having fun tonight?
Wow.
And I truly was like, this is why
men are illegal.
Men are illegal.
Yo.
Lock them up.
I got for 2 questions. 1.
Yeah.
What is it like I've never been in a bar by myself.
Ever?
What?
Ever. Nah, I'm like too nervous. I don't know why.
You've never arrived somewhere earlier than your friends.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I've never because I'm like specifically about a bar, like it, like, because like, am I going to like?
You've never
You know
arrived.
what I'm saying? Like sit with my arms up, perched at the bar.
For
am
me,
I like?
I always
chilling.
Never
I always
arrive
hope,
before
like,
your friends.
being- yeah,
Never.
never
You can't
be-
never. Yeah.
I
what
would say
the-
I'm like I said, I'm very close friends with Eunji, so I'm often at bars by myself waiting.
Yeah.
But
You
I
like-
think, yeah, she's like always fucking
He's
late.
going at me like I was.
Unji's
She's like, you always late too,
If
motherfucker. I
Unji's
know
ever
you
been,
late.
if Unji's at a
I
bar
am,
by
bro.
her, if Unji's at a bar by herself, it's sad. But like, it's not because people are running late. And I think for me, I'm there a lot because I'm running
Because
late.
I'm drinking.
Because my
Yes,
friends are
that's
running
it.
late. And I think for me, I'm like, every time I'm there by myself, I'm like, this is going to be the moment where someone's going to come up to me and being like,
Yeah.
all alone.
You're-
Like, you know, like someone's going to come
Alone,
up to me.
huh?
And then like my friends are going to arrive and I'll be like, kind of like on a date now.
But,
Yeah.
And then
it's
I'll be like,
can you-
shows you, like, you know.
It's too
But
late. Y'all should have been
no,
here earlier.
I don't.
Now
It
I'm
is kind
swooped
of.
up.
There are moments where it can be awkward, where you're just like, my friend's coming.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I never.
Yeah.
I mean, but I also came up in a time where the phone was not as prevalent. I mean, I've been a
Yo,
heavy.
they had phones?
I'm 40 fucking one. Yeah.
They didn't have
Um,
phones. Back then?
No, but it wasn't like it was a Nokia. There's just nothing to read unless it was a text message from your friend.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I've also been drinking for that time. So I've also been a bar fly at places. So like, you know, I go and you sidle up to the bar and read a book and whatever. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
I've definitely done that. I mean,
Read a book at a bar. I mean, that seems.
that's like that's some Bukowski
That's out of a movie.
shit.
I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like
Bukowski
if-
shit. Yeah,
I
for
feel
sure.
like if I drank, if I was reading a book at a bar by myself, they'd be like, "What the fuck is that motherfucker doing over there?"
No, they would be like,
No.
look at this cultured gentleman.
Yes, you can't even say it. You
Yeah,
can't even say it.
gentleman. She's like,
Look at
She
this.
literally-
Look at
you just-
this.
You literally almost said cultured fentanyl.
Yeah. Look at this culture.
were
And
so
it is
fentanyl,
an
man.
epidemic.
Culture.
It is an epidemic. And so I'm glad we're bringing
This
some.
man is on fentanyl, but he is reading.
Thank
Look
you.
at this.
A little bit of a light into
Look
a dark
at him.
space.
No, I don't mind it. I always hope it's a moment for like me to have like kind of a movie moment.
Yeah, it's good. It's
but
good.
But like,
Can you-
yeah.
Can you always tell overhearing first date conversation?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can always, I
Yes.
can tell like if it's like first date usually like or early date.
Okay.
Like you're like, oh,
Third.
this is like a maybe. I couldn't tell if tonight was like first or like maybe they'd met once before.
I
and
mean,
like,
if he got to be like, my name is
Is-
Joe
yeah,
because
that's a first
that
date.
got to be
Or
because
first.
yeah.
If you're talking about sibling order,
What if I was
you're
like
talking
ba-
about where you're from, like that's
yeah.
early.
So maybe it
dates.
was first. You can usually tell like
Mom
that.
almost died. Yeah.
I've definitely watched like people like be like, hey, you're like, you know, especially it's like they met an app or something and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, this is, you know, and it's kind of, that's when you're happy to be at a bar by yourself because you
Yeah.
can really like glue into
Yeah,
that
you could be like,
conversation.
"What the fuck is
Yeah.
going on?"
And then you're like, I hope my friend doesn't come.
Yeah.
I mean, I love. I mean, that's why like sometimes just putting away the phone. I mean, is good. Like sometimes I'll wait for shit randomly and not look at my phone.
For real?
Yes.
I'll face into the phone just so nobody's
It's
looking at
good
me,
to
so
do that
nobody sees
occasionally.
me
Like when you're
sitting.
at a place and just waiting and you just
Yeah.
like look off into the distance.
Yeah.
I do. I want to pop into a bar and see either one of y'all just sitting there kicking. I'd be like, "What the fuck is you doing?"
I'm
here?"
gonna be on my fucking phone.
Cleve,
but
you
I
live,
mean,
you live
I'm not
a
trying to better
block.
myself
I don't
right
want to
now.
give away your address, but you live a block from a few bars. Like
Yeah.
you could, I
s-
fully dox Cleveland right now.
I'm
no,
scared.
and they're also like exactly the kind of bars you could do this
That you
shit
can be
at.
by yourself
Yeah.
at.
Because
scared.
especially because there's a game
And
on.
there's TVs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
sure.
I'm scared.
I used to see
Cleve,
dudes.
push yourself,
you could
King.
see dudes that are clearly escaping their families
Yeah.
at
Oh,
these
for
bars, where you just see them and they're like really need to be alone.
Yeah.
Like they're just.
Yeah.
It's not even like they're
Yeah.
trying to fuck or do any of that pussy
Yeah.
shit. They're like literally like, I need to be alone. I do that. I see dudes like that in their car alone at a parking lot.
Do you ever see this energy, Max? Have you seen the guy who is creeping, or the guy who is just like, why you here by yourself? Or
Have I
somebody.
seen a guy alone at the bar that looked creepy? Is that the question?
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
All the time.
Was it Cleveland?
Have you are you a bar by yourself individual?
I've done it a few times, yeah. But I'll bring a book or
Yeah.
you know,
Everybody, what
That's
the
a strong. That's
or
a
a
strong take
notebook
right there.
or I'll write or something, you know.
Yeah.
Draw
Because
a
looking at
doodle.
your phone looks.
like I'm not trying
I'm
to
not
be
confident.
bothered.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a little.
Cleve, you're
bitch.
saying Cleve,
Everybody
It's
got
like
a
little,
phone.
like it's like, oh no, I don't know how to be alone in the world. I need
I
to
will say,
connect.
Hey, yo.
one what I
Like-
will say hurt that though, QR menus. Okay, let me
Yes.
come for them.
Yeah.
But QR menus, because it's like sometimes it's like you go into a restaurant and you are by yourself, you're at a bar and you do have to scan and you are scrolling the draft beer list. Yeah, I'm a cool girl who drinks beer, but it's like you are
toxic.
Like, you
Okay.
do you do have to be like on your phone if you're looking at a QR menu. But otherwise, I do try to see what's up. I'll read a real menu a few times. I kind of then that's it. When I am by myself.
You ask for the real menu, be like, yo, can you get this shit away from me and bring me a real menu, please?
I want to read the
On
ingredients.
paper?
I want to read the ingredients of every dish while I'm waiting for my friends.
Bring the chef out here. Let him explain it to me, please.
I got some questions for them.
I just like having a book or something like that. That's like that actually is that's a high tea move.
To have a book on you.
Yeah, like it's like high tea. Like I'm all about my opinion that a lot of gentlemen these days reek of low tea. And,
testosterone is okay.
Yes.
When you were saying high tea, I thought you meant like British.
I
like,
same.
No.
I was like,
I'm
I for sure.
Testosterone.
High tea at a bar. I'm talking
about high tea versus
high tea is going out by yourself and reading a book in a bar.
that's fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? That's like I'm okay with being alone. Like I don't need. You know what I mean? That's that's hunter shit.
But if he got a phone,
That's bitch shit. That's low tea. That's low tea to me. Like I'm scrolling Instagram, liking, hinge. Like that's not. If you want to actually interact in the wild, IRL, as the children say, like
Earl.
Yeah.
What's
that Dixie Chicks song?
Earl had to die. We were on. I have to mention something real fast. We were. I don't know why I mentioned this, but we were on a bachelorette trolley this summer. Eunji and I were both on a bachelorette trolley, and that song came on, and a gay male friend of ours said, "Ugh, this is straight culture." And I watched a woman go off on him, being like, "This song is about domestic abuse and women banding together against men." And he was like, "Fine."
You got it.
Because that's really what Earl is about. But the girl had to die.
Yes.
But like for him to be like, ugh, straight culture, because all these women were singing the song, and then I watched a woman just fucking destroy him, and it's like nothing. It's like that's like kind of the equalizer between like gay men and straight women of being like bringing up domestic abuse of being like, I'll level you out. Like we've been through something too. I'm sorry to bring up DV on the pod.
No, I will say the most intense DV I've ever borne witness to is watching a woman open hand slap another lady in the parking lot of Tees 2009, baby. Just like I mean, it was great. I mean, it's like this is early aught. So like she was, I would describe it's like Avril Lavigne adjacent, like lesbian. Like she's wearing a vest. She's got a wallet chain, and she's it's you know that vest I'm talking about. Yeah.
And unfortunately.
And there's like watching this bitch open hand slap, and I always remember being like, ah, like and what's crazy is no one cared.
I think what's crazier is that for a moment, Avril Lavigne changed the world. Like when Avril Lavigne came out with that tie, like when It's Complicated came out, the world changed. And then when Skater Boy came out, me and my brother rewrote the lyrics to Bully Our Sister. We were like, she was a loser girl.
Oh my God.
We made a song about that.
Isn't she back popping?
My sister? Oh. My sister is back popping.
Yeah, Avril.
You don't remember the resonance culturally of Avril? How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 32.
You don't remember?
Yeah, I know.
He does, but he's
know
saying she's back. Like
I'm saying she's back. Like she's
maybe.
Like, she's like I'm pretty sure I saw like something that was like, yo, she's releasing new music.
She's releasing new music?
Probably.
No, you heard it here first. Yo.
At the same bachelorette party that I just referenced, there was one straight man on the bachelorette trolley, and then we went to Alice's, which is a karaoke bar in Chicago for our out-of-town listeners. And I always make sure I'm addressing the listeners.
Yeah, for sure.
Not
And
me.
the one straight man with our group, he's obsessed with Avril Lavigne, and someone else at the karaoke bar sang "It's Complicated," and the guy was like, he's not singing it hard enough, and he sang it louder than the guy on mic, and then he ripped off his shirt, and he was kicked out of the. So the one straight man at the bachelorette party was kicked out for ripping his shirt in half.
And that's why men are illegal. For the listeners out there.
So we're here today to talk about. That was crazy. That is like we're here to talk about perhaps one of the most illegal men.
Yeah, this man is.
He's outlawed. He's an outlaw. He's Clint Eastwood. He's I don't know. He's some outlaw.
Clint Westwood. He's Clint. He's one of them.
He's a Sergio Leone whatever villain. Like his outlaw.
Yeah, I mean, not really, not by his girl. So we're talking about Khloe and Tristan. I brought y'all here because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, just to get the boys out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get the girlies in here.
Yeah,
you know
and finally talk about the relationships that exist in the NBA.
Talk about shit that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Khloe, Tristan, what are your immediate thoughts when you think Khloe, Tristan, either, what's the?
Khloe and Tristan, so I'm a Kardashian, I would say scholar.
She's a
scholar.
I'm a scholar.
Yeah.
I'm a stan.
Sure.
I watched the very first episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians the night it aired. It was like a Sunday night on E, and I would have been.
Didn't they attach it at the end of some show? So
yeah,
it came on like right.
It came on right after, and I was like in maybe even middle school, high school,
Yeah,
and I was at my parents' house. And I remember it coming on and being like, I'm in.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know what the sex tape was. I didn't know any of that. I didn't know who O.J. Simpson was, obviously, because, you know, because I had a crush. But he was. I knew
people don't know OJ. I was trying to do an OJ joke for a while in the audiences that were like young.
OJ?
Yeah.
Okay. Anju's here to workshop some stand up.
No, but I was trying out some material, and there's just like there are people that don't know what's going on with OJ.
What?
I swear to
That's
fucking
there's
God.
several things going on with OJ.
Yeah.
But I did. So anyway, I watched the Kardashians. So I've watched Truly since the very beginning, and I do love them. And I felt like when the first cheating of Tristan, when she was so pregnant and that rumor came out, I cried. I immediately teared up for her. What?
I was saying I was doing the research, and like they said when she was 3 months pregnant, they caught him like tongue kissing 2 women at a bar. Like the video came out
while she was 8 months.
She was 8 months, but she was 3 months at the time, and he was just
doing it. He was he's nasty, and I think that it's also like such an interesting thing because like when she was with Lamar was maybe a bit more famous than she was.
Yeah.
Like Lamar was like already like he was like on the Lakers, he was like sixth man, he was already really.
They said he brought them courtside.
Yeah, like he brought them kind of into the NBA a bit more.
Yeah. Do you agree that he brought their status to another level?
I think he brought Khloe's status to another level. Maybe not Kim, but like I think
family.
Yeah, I think that brought Khloe a lot more thing that was like, oh, Khloe's with Lamar, and like that's a big thing, and it was like because it was like Kobe and it was just like such a big time for the Lakers,
for sure.
And it was like championship year, so I think that like that he elevated Khloe for sure, and then I think Khloe elevated Tristan in a way that's crazy. So that's another thing. Tristan Thompson, I did not know who Tristan Thompson was before, and
he's Canadian.
Yeah.
But he was on he was on the Cavaliers, but I didn't know.
And also, I think
he wasn't a household name.
It worked in time because they started dating in 2016, and that's when Cleveland won that championship.
Right.
So his height was it was going up. But I also was reading too. I didn't realize that. I mean, it makes sense. But when the two of them got together, that he was with this woman, Jordan Craig, who was pregnant, and he cheated on her.
He's addicted to cheating on women that are pregnant.
Yes,
that is his drug of choice.
Which is nuts.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a nuts drug. He's like,
so
I got it.
Addicted.
So immediately when the news came out about Tristan and I want you to know I did no research. This is all from memory.
Off the dome.
This is from memory and trauma that I hold.
Yes,
but when Khloe, so then when the videos of him came out with him kissing the other girls and that came out for Khloe, the immediate reaction from a lot of women on the internet was like, she deserves it. Like she hooked up with him. Like she got with him when he had another woman pregnant. Like that kind of what goes around comes around.
And
so I think that was like the immediate reaction of being like, you get him how you lose him how you got him.
For real, the same too. Like that woman, because they tried to be like, we didn't get together while she was pregnant, and then the woman Jordan was like, no, they did. In fact, when I found out about it, it fucked me up so bad that my pregnancy got fucked up.
Yes.
She was like, so it's like. For Khloe, it's like all this shit happened. It's like you can't really feel bad. You feel bad because it's like, damn, that sucks. Like you keep getting dogged out, but like you said, you get them. You
lose them how you get
them.
You reap.
You
reap.
And I think it is it's like that was like, yeah, you already kind of knew a bit about his character before that, and I do think it is like there's like a way of like washing things away. I'm sure we'll touch on this at some point, but like there's like the Larsa of it all.
Yeah, we just did the last episode
of Larsa and Marcus Jordan.
Larsa and Marcus, which is insane.
Insane. So Larsa, I hate Larsa Pippen. I've hated her since she was on the Real Housewives of Miami.
For real?
I am not a Larsa girl.
God.
I do not like Larsa.
I know her brother.
For real?
Yeah, he like they're Assyrian from like Skokie.
For real?
Yeah, I remember
Well, I'm
Scotty's
sure her
car.
brother's lovely, but I don't like Larsa.
I remember his car
Yeah.
pulling up. She was like a club rat. Like, yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck?
So I've never really like. We should be on every episode.
Where do you think they're meeting these hoes? Like, what are you talking about?
I mean,
at the
I
at
have no
the club
idea. I don't
and
figure-
now on IG.
Oh, you figure you go to
this is the natural environment of the hoe. Like, what are you talking
I
about?
feel like you go to a game. You play your game, you do well. Of course, you look into the stands.
And sometimes
see-
you don't
see,
have
like,
to.
somebody-
Do you think
you
Cleve,
don't-
do you think if you were playing the NBA, like you would be looking for cuties?
Nah, I'm just saying.
You're
like,
not looking for NBA cuties?
I mean, if I was in a league, I'll be on. But like,
Cleve, you would be high T if
That's
you
what
were
I'm
in the NBA.
I would be on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But at the same time, it is just like, in my head, I would feel like everybody was trying to take advantage. Just
sure.
off the
Yes.
fact that oh, I'm a ball player. I look like a check. I look
But
like
you're
a
taking an
leg.
advantage too. That is
In what way?
It's a two-way. It's transactional in so much as that any man with power and money is trafficking and trading that for beauty. It's
I was about to say, just because she's fine, but like to me, that's not.
what?
To me specifically enough, I'm not like.
What if I was just like, pussy is currency?
And I agree.
Yo, but for
I'd
sure,
be
but
like,
to me, like,
you're spitting
and I'm
facts.
rich. And I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah. My pussy's so big.
Yeah, it's a vault. Again, shout out to the listeners.
It's full of
but
coins.
it is just like I guess I mean, especially if you're young, if you're getting into the league, you're like 18 years old.
Yeah.
You're
well,
like,
that's the
you
other
have
thing.
no
Tristan
idea.
is 7 years younger.
He's a bit younger than
yeah.
Khloe.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think Chloe's about to be 40, and I think Tristan's like 33.
30.
That makes.
Yeah. So I think when this was happening,
So he's when he's
Yeah, go
catting around in this way, it is like it's like
he was like 27.
yeah.
That's you can't like. I do feel like especially if there is, I feel like this way with musicians and all that. A young person in their 20s, genderless, regardless, if they're that rich and they're that on, you can't expect anything of them.
Okay, so can I just say, my Uber driver
Yeah.
really had a strong opinion about this.
Okay.
She was saying, if there's no ring, it's no thing.
That is. Hey yo, put this up. Now, ladies, if we could get her rating up here, like I want her to be a star Uber driver.
I've heard that before too. Like it's like the thing of being like, yeah, they're not married, but like
And it's also
I love a rhyme,
It's
though.
the
Yeah.
yeah.
More than
And it's
nursery. That's a nursery rhyme for hoes.
yeah. It ain't no ring. It ain't no thing, yo.
I mean, that's sort of
And they're just
like, I mean, that's the life of an MBA. I mean, like when you're on the road.
But I think what changes is that with Khloe and Tristan, it's like she's like, yeah, you're a ball player and you're young and you're on and you're popping, but I'm more popping than you, so I
Right.
kind of chose you.
100%.
And I'm bringing you up, so you kind of can't really play me like this.
Yes, I agree. Like, so I think
You want him to Nick Cannon? You want him to like?
he is close.
Yeah. Now,
But those women all are on board.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I think it's like So obviously Khloe got a lot of heat being like you lose him how you got him and that, and it was just like it was sad and you felt bad because it's like you feel bad for any woman who's about to give birth and like now it's like experiencing like trauma and pain and like and also because it is on such a like global scale, like you have every person weighing in on it, which is crazy, but it's also like and Kris Jenner, like, you know, runs the world. Like, she is, like, I feel bad for that girl, Jordan Craig, because it was, like, I'm sure you got silenced. You got shut up. Like, I don't know what's going on there. But then Khloe has this baby, and then on the show, like, they film this. Like, the cameras are up, which is also, like, for me, it's, like, I think about my mom, and I'm, like, there's no way my mom would be, like, we gotta film. But we're, like, so the cameras are up during all this, and they're in the hospital room, and, like, Kim and Kourtney are, like, seething. And, like, they have to, like, see Tristan, and then, like, Tristan would turn around, and Kim would be, like, like, she would, like, stick her tongue out and, like, pretend to vomit.
Yeah. I mean, because you can't, like, it is the worst way to do it to somebody while you're pregnant. Not that you cheat on anybody, but
That's
like
violence.
especially while you're pregnant. It's like
It's
wait till I give birth. If you do it the day I give birth,
Right.
that's better than me being pregnant while you like dogging me out.
Or be better at keeping it a secret.
Exactly.
Like, don't
exactly.
do it in clubs. You
Gee, he
moron.
did
Exactly.
it.
Like,
Yo, like he did it.
I
in
mean,
the
like,
club.
the bottle bitches are coming out. Everyone's phones are out, and
they
your-
like,
and
oh,
your
that's
kids-
Tristan.
I was like,
Yo,
it's just
your
like-
wife is pregnant. I like what?
Yes.
This-
Your,
Or
wi- yeah, your
girl.
wife is, your girl is married to, or your girl is a part of the most famous family in the world.
I mean, I would be pissed that the father of my child
I would be
is
with
a
my phone just
fucking
like,
idiot.
yeah, I'd be like,
because
sir,
it's just
what
like,
the fuck?
yeah, it's exactly like, just be better about it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all of it is kind of like, we're like, oh, there's a tacit level of
Yes.
acceptance.
Don't
of
have
this
me
kind of
out here
behavior.
looking stupid.
Stupid.
Thank
Exactly.
you.
And that's
Don't
why.
make a fool of the mother of your child.
So,
Yes,
and then the episode, as Chloe's like pushing giving birth, like Tristan's like trying to kiss her on the forehead, and Chloe's like kind of like dodging the kiss. It's like imagine like a child coming out of your vagina, and like you feel a kiss, you're like, I gotta dodge my head. You're like, I like to know like that, and then it is kind of like this thing of being like, you know, and then they like figure it out, and I do think Khloe like wanted to keep this family together, and like she wanted to fight for this, and like she forgives him. The second time then is Jordan Woods.
Yeah, because that was.
Oh yeah, but you have your timeline done.
No, it's fine. I don't. You could jump around because we're not structured in here. But like,
I
so
am.
they do break up because of it.
They do.
Yes.
So they break up.
It's also too
And
embarrassing.
Yeah, it's like I'm
can't
too
be-
on. I'm
yes.
too on. I think like, and it sounds fucked up, but again, if he was more on than her, and she was more down here,
You think she would have
I think she
capped
would've-
him?
No, that's what I'm saying. I think like it wouldn't have been as much of a story
No.
because NBA players
Right.
do this shit
Yeah,
all the
that's what
time.
I mean.
Completely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's,
saying?
and also it's like the Kardashians. It's like they sell magazines. They have this television show. Like their job is being in the media.
Yeah.
And it's like for better or for worse. And that's why Khloe, at the end of the day, the Kardashians is the MVP because she lays it the fuck out. Like nothing that's ever gone on in her life has not been like part of it. Like Kim and Kanye's divorce is not really televised. Like some of the stuff with Kourtney, like she doesn't share. Like Kendall, you'd never even know she had a boyfriend.
No.
Do you think it's because she's the lesser famous?
I think it is.
So she got to keep it popping.
I think Khloe, I think not even that anymore. I think it's just like that's what she's like become accustomed to, and she's like, yeah, I ride for the show and I ride for my family, and I'm going to like give it my all. And also, it's like I think for years, I think the reason Khloe and Lamar's relationship got so much attention was because people were like, for years, Khloe was the ugly one and she was nasty, and it's like, oh, now she found love, so she's like, yeah, I'm gonna televise this like beautiful love that I have, and then she got dogged, and then she was with Tristan, who was like hot, and she got dogged again. So that's kind of.
She's also like personality wise, sort of like the veil between on and off is like the thinnest.
Yeah.
Like it's much easier for her to like come on and be off. Like there's a thinner veil versus I think the others, there's like a version of themselves they want to put out and like a version that they keep behind. And so it's more important for them to like have this separation. Like, and you know, and also arguably the people that they are seeing and their lives are much more high profile than Khloe's was. And I mean, maybe not even now.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I think Kourtney and Khloe are, I think Khloe's pretty like one of the
Yeah, now
most
they're really
famous.
famous. Yeah, I think now they're all equally famous.
Yeah.
Do you?
Well, except for Kim.
This is I don't know if this is
Ask
a
it.
fair or not question. Do you think had Tristan been with Kim, he would
No,
have done the same thing?
never in a million years.
Yeah. What do you think?
That he would have cheated?
If he was with Kim, do you think he would have did the same thing, or at least
No.
done it as publicly? Because my thing is like, why do it? There has to be something about him that is like, because you're not an idiot unless
If he was
maybe
with
he
Kim,
is.
I don't think the people around him wouldn't have allowed it to happen. Like she would have had people there to like,
Following him.
yeah,
I think Kim is.
control.
I think there's like a more powerful like there too.
Okay.
Like I don't think personally, although I mean like when you look at her relationship with Kanye, I don't think that she could have ever controlled Kanye, but I think that like with Tristan, I don't think she would have been pregnant, and I don't think he would have been at the club.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know though, but I don't think there's always rumors that him and Kim have a thing.
Really
Yeah, because of their vibe on the show.
interesting.
it's
Yeah.
very like, yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Like y'all used to link up, and now it's just like.
Or like almost like a little flirtatious of being
It's
like,
like
What?
Scott. It's like Scott and Khloe.
yeah, but like I don't know. It's like Kim hated Tristan the most, and now she's like the most like Khloe. He's amazing. Like he's changed so much.
Yeah, that's weird. And he just cheat again. Like that's
So
all
then
weird.
this is I think so. It's like they had the first cheating. They break up. They get back together. Then
he threw her a surprise party,
right, and then the Jordan Woods things happen.
which is you would imagine would be like the ultimate.
Right.
shut down because she is like family.
Yes.
Which I learned recently in Kylie Jenner was just in the cover of Interview Mag, and Jennifer Lawrence interviewed her, and Jennifer Lawrence asked every question. She was like, because she's so famous, it's like she doesn't care. So she'd be like, what's going on with you and Jordan? And she and Jordan never really fully stopped being friends. Like Kylie's like we took some time away from each other, but she's like, we've been talking for like years, and then it's kind of always just been like privately like at our houses, and then she was like, recently we wanted to go get sushi and we went out. So anyway, but the third cheating about this is that when Tristan had this other girl pregnant. So Tristan and Khloe had gotten back together. They were working on it, working, and they had like another embryo to like have a baby via surrogate. And the day after they implanted that embryo, it came out that Tristan had gotten another girl pregnant. So he knew that the other woman was pregnant. He was trying to hide it, and he knowingly was like, yeah, Khloe, let's get this surrogate pregnant. And that was when that dropped. It was like it happens on the show, and it was the craziest fucking thing ever. And again, now her family is and Khloe like so now it's like then that woman has that baby. Khloe's surrogate baby happens, and now she and Tristan, I do fully believe, are broken up. But like the family is like Chris and Kim are like being like, Khloe, give him another chance. He's changed so much, because then they were kind of like fully cut off. But then Tristan's mom died like really tragically, and then Khloe's like very kind-hearted and took him back.
And he's like on an apology tour, like trying to convince her. I mean, to be fair, he's also older now, right? And he has fucked up so many times. I will say, I cannot imagine Dick good enough to put up with any of this. I mean,
I can't either.
I truly cannot.
I can't either.
Even I've got a pretty active imagination. I've got a pretty active imagination. I can't imagine. Dick good enough.
Well, to reference something I said earlier, I don't believe penis is currency, because penis to me is kind of like whatever.
To keep going back, knowing this dick is the way that it is. Right. Like I mean, I would say I'm not well versed in dick. I'm not fluent, but I'm conversational dick. You know, I got say hellos and goodbyes and pleases and thank yous.
For sure.
I'm just saying, knowing dick enough. This, when you're pregnant, and then again, and then with I mean, like all of it is so indicative of like a pattern of behavior that feels entrenched. I just can't imagine Dick good enough to put up with it. His personality and their vibe, I feel like her and Lamar, I mean, like, I just can't see it.
Also, like, I can't imagine Dick good enough to go live in Cleveland. Like,
any of it.
When you're rich, though, like, living in Cleveland is like, you wherever you want to be. I got an apartment.
You been to Cleveland?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying like.
I'm from Cleveland.
He's from hey.
And Max, I'm sure your dick is awesome, and anyone in
I've seen it.
You.
No, I'm joking.
That's moving to Cleveland, Dick.
I think for me, but it's like you live in like Calabasas.
But like, and she still live in Calabasas. That's my.
I know, but
that's
she
my
would go
point.
stay there for like the whole winter.
But it is like
the worst time to be in Cleveland.
Like
that's not arguable.
The father of your kids is there. One.
Two. But they didn't have kids yet.
Oh,
yes, no, she was living in Cleveland before.
Well, in that case, then you in love.
I mean,
like
that's
you're in love. You're in love, and he's cheating
rich.
on you.
Yeah, but I don't think she knew it yet.
No, she didn't.
So like, you're in love. You're rich as fuck, both of y'all. It's like if you're an athlete, like you live. Most of them don't stay.
Can I say something about Tristan?
Play for
about talking about his money. What he was saying to the woman who got pregnant when like this Tristan's also like shitty. Like when he got that woman pregnant, when he got the woman pregnant the time he cheated the first time, he was like, just so you know, like if you're gonna try and child support me, I'm planning to retire, so I'll be making minimum wage, so then you can only sue me, so you can only and I was like, that is fucking insane. Like you know that this child is yours, and you're gonna give them minimum wage child support.
I literally saw this on Judge Joe Brown recently.
Good
to know they're making episodes.
They say isn't he the one who was rumored to have like touched Shirley Ruff the way she was? You remember when she did like
Judge Joe Brown?
Yeah, she did like an interview. She was like, "Yo, it's one of the famous judges back in the '90s. He like
Judge Mathis?
No, that's the thing. She was like, I want to clear it up." and let it be known it's not Judge Mathis. She was like, he's my brother. I love him. She was like, it's a popular judge back in the day, and people were like putting the timelines.
Yeah. What if it was Judy?
So on the networks, they narrowed it down. So I think to Judge Mills Lane and Judge Joe Brown, and I think they would like Judge Mills Lane. They was like, it's not.
That's my dream job.
Not
to be a molester, but to be a television judge.
Oh, what love. I mean, but I literally saw this guy on, I believe it was Joe Brown or Mathis. But it was a dude that like had impregnated a lady. He was a graduate, like had a master's degree and was like had a good job, and intentionally left that job and took a minimum wage job or like became a bar back at a place in order for that when she sued for child support that's like she would not be able to get a lot.
That's fucked, because even when they like, even if, and I know this because of relatives of mine, but like even if they garnish your wage, they can't take and leave you with anything less than like $750.
Yes, whatever you need for it. Like is it like a specific dollar amount?
I don't know.
I thought it was like a percentage of like what you need to live. Like,
they can't take that from you. So if you get and you scrape by bare minimum, they are kind of like, whoa, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Like there's that, but now then I think the whole narrative is like, since his mom passed away, he's become a better person.
This is his thing. Yeah.
And then Chris was managing him. And then he was like he was a commentator for a minute, and now he's back on the Cavs.
That's weird. I don't want
Chris is managing
your
him?
mom's
Chris is
managing. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
To me, is it like, do you want to keep the public fodder going? Do you want him to be back and then cheat again so you can be like more stories?
Right. Or is it that, or it's like, are you like trying to better him because he's like your grandchild's father? Like, it's hard to know.
It's tough. Like, I mean, you could also do like a Tristan Khloe TV show. They spin off. They could do.
I don't think anyone would watch. And I watched Khloe and Lamar. And I do need to say, like, there was a time in my life when this is a direct quote from myself in college. Oh my God. Khloe and Lamar are the reason I believe in love. Yes! I said this multiple times. I'm looking direct into camera, down the barrel. I believed in this. Like, I truly was like, this is what dreams are made of. Like,
they got along. I mean, it was.
He was so addicted to candy. She remember she made a little sex video for Lamar, and Khloe Kardashian poured a bathtub full of Skittles, and she got naked and filmed a little sexy Valentine's Day video for him.
I mean, it's just like they got along in a way that like feels
it was the best, and he's
more than Tristan shit.
You know, obviously, Lamar hurt her too, and he, I'm so glad he's in a much better place, and he still loves Khloe. And
we're thinking about you, Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar. Yes. Nothing but love for my president. But I think that
the man who allowed my girl to believe in love.
My president, Lamar Odom. But I think that he, I think he's done a lot of work on himself, and he almost freaking died, and she still took care of him.
And he's done real work.
Yeah,
Tristan that he's been doing.
Yeah,
feels so.
But Lamar still like speaks so highly of Khloe, and he's like, I would still get back with her. And I was like, sir, you did say her pussy smelled like the back of an earring on public record.
Yes,
he was hurting. I got it.
That is but to say that crazy. To Judge Joe Mathis or whatever, Judge Joe Brown, whatever his name is. If someone said that about me in a court of law, and then I got cheated on a different man 3 times, I would be like, I gotta go on a retreat.
Her pussy does smell like the back of an earring.
I mean, also, I'm like, as a yeasty girl, I'm like, that doesn't sound bad.
Unji's like, to me, that'd be a compliment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Khloe has like been hit by the media in ways that most other people haven't. And I do feel for her, but again, it's like, I really feel for the other woman who he's like tricked. And
I mean, he's bamboozled, tricked, and lied. This is a bad man. She's in a bad situation.
My thought too, I gotta say, because y'all saying he's growing, I do think Lamar's growth is more substantial just off the fact that it's like, gee, I almost died. What's popping, baby?
Yeah.
It's the fact that Drees just stepped back in the building. He's pissed.
Do you know the craziest thing is Lamar almost died at the Bunny Ranch. You know that brothel?
Yes.
I used to watch that show.
Me and my girlfriends used to watch that sleepovers and like be all quiet together.
I love
Yeah, girls watch porn.
No, but
it's
also
real
like,
though.
Also Heidi Fleiss was like
no, only young ones. only ones dreaming of what sex might be one day.
Virgins.
Virgin Cat House was made for virgins.
I feel like his growth, like for him, he's like, gee, I almost died. Like, what I'm fucked up. Yeah. Tristan is like, he just got a little bit older.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's
tired.
His mom died.
Yeah.
Which I can't even imagine it. But like it also, I'm sure there's like a ton of not a smear campaign because he did it to himself, but like I'm sure there's a lot of the.
I'm sure his mom didn't love what he did either.
For sure,
I mean,
she probably was like,
yo,
take care, like this, like my grandkid, take care of her. But also like the thotties are looking at him different too. Like
completely.
You think the thotties are looking at him what?
I think,
well, first of all, I will say as a thottie, I will say I can't even say. Yeah. I will say he's gotten, and not to use this term, he's gotten uglier.
Yes,
and he does not.
He's not aging well.
He used to be much finer than he is now.
Yes,
he's a little uglier. Damn. Not ugly for the world per se, but like, uglier
compared to yes.
Do you think he's getting older, so now he's like, yo, I'm losing?
No,
options?
I think his karma is showing on his face.
Yeah.
Like all the lies and women.
He's bloated with guilt.
Yes, he's the women that he's wrongfully impregnated.
Damn.
Yeah, that's jail on his face. He's illegal.
TT.
T-Town.
Yes. It's just like it's weighing him down. He does not look well.
He also has like an incredible a severely special needs brother, Amir.
This special needs brother is always brought up as this.
Hey, wait.
This was not going to be. This was not going to be. This wasn't going to be in support of Tristan.
I thought she was about to. I thought she was about to joke on him. I thought she was about to be like, he also got a special needs brother. And guess what? I was like, wait, no, go ahead, wait.
No, actually, okay, I'll go on record. I'm a nice girl.
Okay,
but
for sure.
I am too. I'm just saying.
Then I want to.
I'm not bringing him up in support of Tristan. I'm bringing him up in support of Khloe, and that she is now like taking this child, like she's raised it. Like
wait, what?
He's living at her house because the mother was his full-time caregiver, and when the mother died, watch the Kardashians for me one time, Cleveland, and you would know. But this would be that she is. But she is like now fully the caregiver for Amir, who after his mother passed away.
Like Khloe
is
what
like
Khloe
is really nice, except for the fact that she fucked over that girl who Tristan originally got pregnant.
But I will. He also loves women named Jordan.
So she to be fair,
what if your type was just women named Jordan?
Jordan, yes, I was just thinking.
Like she got her like the universe. For Khloe, the mistake that she made, like I feel like she's tenfold. Like it's like.
And I have one more thing I have to say. Yeah. Anyone out there who doesn't think that Robert Kardashian Sr. is Khloe's dad, take one look at their little son Tatum, which is so weird. They named their son Tatum when Jason Tatum exists. Like, don't you think it's weird that Tatum? I mean, don't you think that's kind of weird?
I don't know. I feel Tatum feels
if you
like
heard the name Tatum right now, who do you think of?
Probably Jason Tatum.
Right, and it's like your man's in the NBA.
Yeah, what you gonna name him, Tristan?
No, I named him Thomas.
I
don't know. Fucking you know how to name
him. Yeah, you named him Jordan. Tatum. I mean, like I think that like.
yeah. No, I mean, honestly, name him Jordan. Yeah, that makes. Yeah.
I think it's crazy that. The Robert Kardashian, like that moment where Chris is like freaked out because
it looks so much like Rob.
But like, I will say that something about Khloe seems addicted to caring for
people that she can fix.
Something broken in someone, like Lamar. Because Tristan clearly is not correct.
Do you think
in the brain?
The fact that they're not together now, do you think that is her way of being like, do you think that is proof that he has matured and gotten grown? Because maybe now she's like, you're not really a project anymore. I'm not that interested.
Maybe. I don't know. I hope that they don't ever get back together. I hope she fucks someone like, I don't know, a woman or someone really hot, like or someone who's like someone who's a lot better.
Steve Harvey.
Like if she
he's married.
Like she popped out with like Jimmy Butler or something like
that. Oh my! No, I would be like out of this world jealous. Jimmy Butler, if you're watching, I have the biggest crush on you.
They got my ass last week with the Jimmy Butler.
What?
Because we was talking about Larsa.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was just being like, like if I'm Larsa, like, cause how like. There was a rumor that like Future fucked Larsa because Scotty didn't sign an autograph for him when he was
really.
He did fuck Larsa.
She did. He did.
Yeah.
But I was just being like, I was just like, I was just saying, I was just like, I was understanding. I was trying to compare why she would have sex with, or why she would fuck Marcus, because I was like, Future, I understand. Jimmy Butler, I understand, because they were rumored also.
Yes.
And then I was like, he was the greatest bull since whatever. And then I was like, well, Derrick Rose. And then I was like, talking, and Kyle was like, oh, you would fuck Derrick Rose. And I was like, I said Jimmy Butler. And like hit it so hard. Like he was my boo. And it was like,
excuse me, I said Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. I'll stand on it.
That's something Cleveland and I have in common.
I'll stand on it. I'll stand on it.
The fact that, like, how about this? You put over it. We would all fuck Jimmy Butler.
The fact that like,
and also Derrick Rose sat next to me at my college graduation dinner at Chicago Cut Steakhouse because it was Father's Day.
That's too long, Jack.
No, we can pick that up there. We can pick that up there.
Yeah. I did. Derrick Rose sat right next to us, and he
Chicago Steakhouse?
At the Chicago Steakhouse, and his little son came up and kind of sat in my dad's lap.
PJ?
Yeah, and he was a little baby, and Derek Rose came over, dapped up my dad, and said, "Thanks for being so kind, man."
Damn.
Wow.
And my dad said, "Happy Father's Day."
Oh my God.
I know.
Damn. Come on, see.
And it was my college graduation. No one cared about my degree in media and film.
And nobody, especially anyone here.
Shit. Man, like, yeah, I am.
No, wait. The thing I want to say about this, like, fucking special needs brother. No. I gotta talk about it because it's like this way that they're dangling.
I gotta talk about it. I was like, no, I gotta talk about it.
That's why I came here tonight.
Yeah. I was waiting. I was hoping. But nah, get your shit off. Get your shit off.
No, it's just,
honey, this is your time.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get it again.
No, the fact that they're trying to dangle his empathy for his brother as a signal of his growth.
Yes, I see.
And a way to, like, for him to wedge himself back into Chloe's life is 100% fucked up.
Yeah, because your brother's not 3 years old.
Exactly.
Your brother was around when you was doing this before.
This dude is sitting there like this, and like they're talking over.
Cut.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
What? I'm not
it's
like,
in there.
I didn't use an accent or anything. I'm literally talking about how he's sitting and they're talking over. Okay, y'all are fucked up.
I know.
He's living.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Dries, you got something to say? I'm listening. I'm joking.
Okay, I'm saying, like, he's sitting there like this, and like, no, and like, and they're talking over him, and they're like, and like they cut to like, oh, like I've seen his growth, and like, that's like the narrative they're pushing in the show, that the fact that he's able to show, I don't know, empathy for his
brother, your family,
brother,
I see where you're coming from.
I mean, it's like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Like, because he's special. He's your brother.
Yeah.
Get fucking over it.
Yeah.
Like, nothing is extraordinary about.
I see what you're talking about. It's like
nothing is extraordinary.
I will say right now, I don't feel
base level.
As someone, I don't feel that's the narrative that's being pushed. I feel the narrative is that Chloe's heart is so open that she's willing to take this on, even though this guy's hurt her.
But the family is pushing an agenda where, like, this is a signal of his growth, especially after his mother died.
To me, like, I feel like it could even be Chris being like, we'll take care of you.
100%. Yeah.
Just to put the narrative out that, like, yo, see,
sure.
my daughter's Superwoman, so she could take, like, all this.
Also, we're
abuse
billionaires.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Give this guy a golden chair. Like, let's call it the day, but let's kick this dude off the fucking show. Who cares?
Is he boring?
Yeah.
He's dead air. Like, I don't. I'm
gonna need my name, face, and voice taken out of this podcast.
For sure.
I gotta go, actually.
Yeah. So we can wrap. Yeah, spin it.
Yeah.
It's me.
The police are on the way.
Yeah, they're gonna arrest Tristan.
Yeah.
Spun off the wall.
Who's your favorite
of the Kardashian? Kris Jenner.
Chris? Well, if Tristan did this to Chris, how would you?
It wouldn't happen.
He would be out the door. I mean,
she'd have him. He'd be dead.
Yeah. It seems like, what's that guy's name? Corey Gamble.
Corey Gamble.
He seems to be very.
He's a rumor.
In his role.
CIA.
For real?
According to Kanye.
Shut up.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
tell me one time he's been wrong.
Yeah, I can't tell you I can't tell you one. I can tell you.
No, but I would say this is my ranking: Kris, Khloe, Kim, Kylie, Kris, Khloe, Kim, Kylie, Kendall, Kourtney dead last.
Okay. What about yours?
My list starts and ends with Rob.
This is Rob. Just Rob. It's like Rob. This is my guy.
Eunji's like, I like the men.
Yeah.
I like the men in a family. I like the men in a family that Horace historically cannot handle men.
Everybody needs socks, baby. Okay.
Yeah,
what's your ranking? Fuck, marry, kill. Khloe, Kourtney, Kim.
Fuck, marry, kill. Kill.
Who are they?
The three sisters, Kourtney, Khloe, and Kim.
Oh, Kourtney. Kill.
Probably kill Khloe. Is that right?
Say what you ever want to say, girl.
Say
but
yeah, say.
Actually, no. Wait. I'll probably.
Go off, girl.
Yeah, and fuck Kim, marry Kourtney.
Wrong.
Cleveland,
You've
that-
mixed,
is
you've
that
mixed up
crazy?
Courtney and Khloe. You've mixed up Courtney.
Wait, am I wrong?
Yes,
Max,
you are
Max.
wrong.
Max.
Courtney is a nasty bitch.
You gotta kill Courtney.
I put her dead last.
Max,
when people are like,
get your. I'm curious. Get your shit off. Kill.
fuck, marry, kill. Courtney, Kim, Khloe.
I don't know. I mean, I'd probably fuck Kim, but I don't know the other two that well.
Okay,
Yeah.
fuck, marry, kill the three of us. No,
Wait. Hey, you better answer correct, Max. Think about who you know long, Max.
yeah,
Max.
think about who talks shit on Cleveland.
Max.
Cleveland, Cleveland, the city, not the boy.
Answer, Drees, please, if you can.
No one.
You should call yourself Cleveland the boy, not
Cleveland
the
the
city.
boy. I'm Cleveland the boy.
I'm
Cleveland the boy.
Not the Cleveland the city. I love
Not
that.
to be confused.
Yo, Dreezy, if you want to pop on the mic and give us a fuck, marry, kill, Dreezy just joined the.
Khloe, Kim,
Good.
Courtney.
I can't wait to answer this question.
Not about us. Khloe, Kim,
Yeah,
Courtney.
marry Kim.
Good.
What?
Yeah.
She's a billionaire,
I'm about
They
the
all
money.
billionaires.
and she's fine.
She is.
Fuck Khloe. And then kill whoever Eunji was doing the impression of.
Yeah.
But like men in my style. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
God.
Man. So,
No, you gotta kill Courtney, fuck him, and marry Khloe. That's
Okay.
mine. That's mine.
She
You would marry
seems
Kim.
to be very
I don't
tender.
know if I would marry Kim because I do think she's annoying.
Yeah.
Because she's just always working. So that to actually be good for me because I like alone time. So if I was married to her, I'd probably never see her, and
For
that's to
sure.
me a dream marriage.
For sure.
Little time together.
So I guess in closing, how do you feel? Do you feel that they will get back together? Do you feel Tristan is a changed man? I'm guessing Unji's answer is no.
No, I hope they never get back
I
together.
hope they never get back together.
Yeah.
This man is outlawed. He's illegal.
That's how we
Put
started.
it up
Yeah.
there. Put it
Yeah.
up here. Illegal. Tristan's name.
Just
X
like,
through
oh.
it. But like code whatever. A violation. Tristan.
Violation, Tristan.
Violation is Tristan.
Unji's talking to the graphic designers.
Hello. Can we work on the art up here?
That's me. I got it. I got you. I'll do it. Tristan is outlawed.
No, I don't. I hope they don't get back together, and I don't think they will. And I think their kids will be better if they don't. And I think Khloe has to remember that she's gonna teach her daughter how to be loved, and she should not teach
For
her
sure.
daughter to accept that.
For sure.
Absolutely.
True
yeah.
Thompson.
Yeah, true.
It's insane to be it's insane to have someone cheat on you and then name your daughter True.
Yeah.
Oof, that just made my vagina so sad. Like I just like felt it bottom out.
Was it happy
Damn.
earlier?
Yeah. Well, you know what? It was full of coins. Because my
Coins
pussy
is
is rich.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think they're gonna get back together, Clevie?
Yeah, I do.
You really think so?
I do because
Because of the forces
Because-
at play. Because of
yeah,
Chris.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly the reason. I feel like she could be done and she'd still be like, yeah, let's give it for the.
Yeah.
Especially if they lose steam as a crew, and you need something to jump back in because
you think
like
it's gonna be on the Christmas card?
They haven't done the Christmas card in years, so.
Okay.
I would say too, like even for all the bullshit, like people still are. It seems like even not the fans, but like the internet loves to see another Tristan did this, Tristan did that. So it doesn't seem like a story that will be old.
I'd rather hear like Tristan fucked Corey Gamble.
Or Tristan
That's
fucked
when I'll wake
Kylie.
up.
There's a picture of the Shade Room had like that picture.
Sprinkle.
If
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
If y'all could get that
Happen.
done. There was a photo that Shade Room put out of like Tristan looking at Kylie's ass while Travis was right in front of her with his back turned.
Who wasn't?
And he was just like,
real fast at the begin the opening scene of like Kardashians, like maybe last year, 2 years ago. Kim in the beginning is like on her iPad, and I guess Saint was on Roblox or whatever, and like there's this thing, it's like Kim Kardashian's next sex tape or something, like comes up, and Kim like takes the iPad from Saint, and she's like, Khloe, come in here, and Tristan's face, like when they both are gathered on the iPad, Tristan's face like lights up and like turns to the screen, and I'm like, that's a face of someone who might get found out on the internet at any given moment.
damn.
And then he got found out at the end of the season.
Oh shit. Well.
Wait,
yeah.
have either of you ever watched the sex tape she did with Ray J?
Yes.
Yeah, when I was like 12, I felt like I was just like
Good work, Kim.
clicking on. I was like, how do I find Kim Kardashian in
How do you spell Kardashian?
What if you did
how
just
do
like?
you get?
What if you just did like CAR-?
Yeah. I found it. I did the work.
Have you watched it, Eunji?
Yeah. That and the Paris Hilton one. I mean, I did it on dial-up, baby.
Yeah. Back in the day. Y'all wanna tell the people where they can find y'all?
Yeah, I'm on the internet.
I am the internet. I actually go online and that's me.
I'm on social media at the best Eunji, the best EUNJI. Check me out. You can sign up for shows and shit. Yeah.
Young Jackslins.
What if I just said my full address?
Give us a.
You can find me on the internet at What the Felk.
Yeah, will you do that for me too, Cleve?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, What the Felk.
All right. It was a pleasure having y'all here.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much,
Absolutely.
and shout out to men who listen to podcasts. We love you. You guys can make the world go round.
Keep it sweet.
Thanks, Cleve.
Bye bye.